God created the world, sun, and stars. He takes full credit for its design. God liked visiting Adam and Eve. Eve listened to a serpent that convinced her the Lord was withholding knowledge from her. Eve listened. Adam followed. The consequences? Adam and Eve were evicted from paradise. Adam and Eve had 2 sons. Cain murdered Abel. A dozen or so generations passed. Folks were living up to 1,000 years, so several thousand years passed. There was evil continually. The weak were oppressed by the strong, murder, stealing, lying, and cheating. God was sorry he made man. He picked one family to build an ark. There was a worldwide flood that killed everything but Noah, his family, and all the animals on the ark. They all multiplied quickly after the flood. The evil continued. Men on the earth began a project to reach to the heavens with the Tower of Babel. Then God gave them different languages, and mankind spread out across the world. A dozen or so regular generations after that, God spoke to Abraham when he lived in Iran. God told him to move to Israel. God said, "I will make you a great nation, and because of this, all the families of earth shall be blessed." Abram believed God and left Iran towards Israel with his cousin Lot. Abram had to go to Egypt for food during a drought. To ease his way into Egypt, Abram lied to Pharaoh. He said his wife was his sister and sent her in to be available in Pharaoh's house. He got his wife back, still got blessed, and left town richer. Because they were overcrowded, Abram and Lot separated. Lot chose the city life in Sodom and Gomorrah. Abram went back to ranching in Israel. Abram had created a monument where God told him all the families of earth will be blessed. He returned there. God repeated his promise, all the families of earth, then added, the offspring of this will be innumerable descendants, more than the dust of the earth. Then Abram had another vision. This time, God said Abram's offspring would number more than the stars. Abram had no child yet. Sarai, Abram's wife, suggested a union with her Egyptian maid Hagar to provide a son for Abram. The maid became pregnant. Sarai noted a new haughty attitude in her maid and asked Abram to send her away. He complied. God saved Hagar and sent her back to Abram's camp.